And what's up, all you beautiful motherfuckers? Today is the last day, the last, I guess, episode in the Non-Devils, the cover series. This is the final cover. I'll be finishing this one in a moment. Let's see here. And this is the Non-Devils campaign. Non-Devils campaign is also the Rockabilly Road Trip Second Chance campaign. So this will be the last. So I'm going to be closing this within the next couple of weeks. And this will be the last chance you have to get a hold of these books. Because what's going to happen is we're reworking Non-Devils into a brand new series, and this prototype, I guess you'd call it, is not going to be around anymore. So if you want, back it. You don't care. I'm getting rid of it. What's up, area? All right. Now let's get to this here cover. Again, I'm using color pencils and maybe some acrylic markers if it requires it. One thing I've also been playing with is doing using alcohol markers to kind of do a gray base on some of them. And it works okay. It's not the greatest thing, and it kind of throws off the flow of the piece. So I'm not going to be doing that anymore. The sinuses are bothering the shit out of me today. All right, let's get to it. Need a piece of paper for a blocker. This will work. All right. And today's episode is sponsored by Taylor's in outer space. It's going to feel good to finally get these out to their backers. These guys have been waiting long enough, and it's time to get them their books and their sketch covers. What's up, Candace? I'm gonna have to do Candace's Dom Kitty next live on the show. Yo, Jameer. What's up, brother? Oh, sweet. Let me check that real quick. No, I seen the DM. Okay, yeah, I was just busy with some other stuff and never got a chance to respond to it, Jameer. So yeah, I can start the layouts for that short. Maybe this week I can start laying everything out and sending over thumbs to you, and then we can start. Then I'll start penciling the pages from there. Shoot. Yeah, that won't be too bad. Honestly, I'm pretty quick at illustration, so like penciling pages and stuff like that. So that's not an issue. The music's getting in the way again. The issue will be like the paint part. And that's not really an issue either. That's just, once I figure out like a workable process for speed and quality, it'll start rolling really, really quickly. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, dude. I think it's going to be badass.
Do you know the number one female turn on of all time?
I do not.
No, it's not confidence.
No?
Charm.
Goddamn YouTube commercials. Damn it, click on the right color. Yeah, 60 pages is a pretty thick book. It's not bad at all, especially the amount of work that you're putting into the stories to make sure that they're good. I think that's pretty fucking awesome, to be quite honest. Yeah, I mean, you hired some top talent for your book too. I mean, you got Rob Willis to do a cover. You got the interior work is phenomenal. It's great. Yeah, whoever backs your book is going to be thoroughly impressed with the work that you got into it. People don't know, it's Testament on IGG. What's up, Edwin? What you up to, dude? Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. All right. There it is. Got it. Going to be wrapping up Six Gun Gorilla really, really soon. That book's about halfway done. Brian's eager to get that book out there to you guys. There's a lot of great projects that are being released this year. How's your book doing, Edwin? You doing all right? Oh, sweet. Yeah, I heard Starblades was pretty good. I didn't know it was released, though. That's pretty badass. That's Kyle's book, isn't it? Like Kyle read it? How many pages did Kyle go with Star Blades? What's up, Darth? Darth, this is the last episode of the Non-Devils sketch covers. I'm going to be going on to some other work after this, and we'll see what happens. But also, I'm going to be going around telling people like Non-Devils is going to be taken down. So if anybody wants to get on board, now's the time to do it. "48 pages. That's not bad. I think he had a ton of alternate covers that went with that book too. I see what you're saying. So he put a lot of extras in the book besides the main story. I hope he never left all you guys on a cliffhanger. That would suck. No. Rick, what's up, dude? Are you still doing cosplay, stuff, like helmets and all that kind of stuff? Last time I checked, I think you were doing some Predator helmets and all kinds of shit like that. All right, we're gonna need some heavy blacks in here. Oh, nice.
Your team can get more done by doing less, like less busy work, less level setting, less looping in and circling back, with fewer bottlenecks and almost zero holding patterns. Find out how at asana.com. That's ASANA.
Yeah, I know cons. They're coming back though. Like I've been getting messages from a lot of people, like trying to get me to sign up to shows. But right now, I just can't justify spending $250 for a table when I don't know what the participation is going to be like. Um, I think like if they want to draw people back to shows, which I'm totally down for, I just think that they should, you know, at least for those first few shows, like after CV19, I think they should at least give you a break on table prices. You know, to that way you can get a feel for what's going on as far as the crowd and stuff like that. I know, like shows like Comic Palooza and stuff like that. Like I was it Comic Palooza? Yeah, Comic Palooza. Like I was thinking about signing up for that one. I contacted my agent. I was like, hey, I think I want to do this show. I was like, can you go ahead and get me a table and blah blah blah. And she was like, I'm not recommending any of my artists go to the show this year. She said because they're like drastically reducing the size of the show and how many people can be on the floor at one time. You know, so I think what they were going to do was you didn't have the option to kind of move around the show, I think, and like you had to kind of stay within a regimented line to walk through, and like they were doing. But then again, it's run by the state too. Like, they got taken over by the tourist bureau like a while back. So it whenever the state gets involved, they go overboard with regulations, and that usually ruins any type of show. I mean, Comic Palooza was a great show for a number of years, and I think it'll come back as a great show. But right now, I'm just really hesitant to do any type of big shows, because I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how they're going to handle the situation. Right now, I'm just doing smaller shows. Like I'm going to be doing Mississippi Comic Con and shows like that. Shows that are put on by what is it called? It's called let's see, let me see here. All right. Yeah, I found the show. I just shoot. Okay, let me see here. AVC. So any show that's put on by AVC Comic Cons, I'm going to do for right now. They kind of put on like mid-sized shows, but they're not run by the state or anything like that. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to do whatever the regulations say they have to do, but they're not going to bring it like turn it up to 11. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I want to do right now. But you were playing in a band when we first met, because I was doing the album art for your band. Are you guys still playing? Are you touring, or are you guys doing virtual tours and shit like that? Because I know a lot of bands are doing that at the moment. I think people want to go to cons. It's just that too many people listen to what they hear on the news, and and I think, and right now everybody's kind of scared because that's the way they want you to be scared. I don't know why. It's ridiculous, but to be quite honest, I think people need to get out of their house and just go hang out and have fun with other people, Like, I think it's good for your mental health. Yeah, that's the thing too. Is that that was another problem too. Like I like going to shows, like being an artist guest at shows, because when you go, you have that personal interaction with your fan base, and the mask. I mean, I'm cool with people if they want to wear masks. I could give a shit, dude. Like, I mean, it really doesn't bother me either way. I personally, I don't like wearing a mask, you know, and if possible, whatever shows I do, I'm most likely not going to wear a mask because I think it's ridiculous and stupid. You know, like somebody said, like if I'm wearing a mask and you're wearing a mask, it's like wearing two condoms. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous. But whatever, it doesn't really bother me at all either way. But I think it limits the like like that interaction a little bit. And yeah, like I can totally see like Houston Comic Con, you know, like making people wear masks. But like I think smaller shows like ABC might be like, you know, you guys wear your mask, and if you don't wear your mask, they're not going to go ahead and make you wear it or throw you out because you're not wearing one. You know? And I like that. I like because it's more personal choice. Like, you know, it gives you the power and the freedom to go ahead and decide what you want to do. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, look, I wasn't gonna say that at the time because you were in the band, but I don't think that music was quite like. Actually, I never liked it. I mean, it was kind of like jazz, experimental jazz, which is cool, but it's just not what I'm into, you know. But yeah, it's. In fact, I was surprised that they were able to tour and make money like doing music like that. I mean, I'm a metalhead, so you know. Yeah, that's another thing. Like if you're a teacher, I don't know if it's mandatory or not in Louisiana. Like I know my wife has to wear a mask whenever she goes to work, but the I think it's mandatory for the teachers to wear it. I'm almost positive it is actually in hospitals. But as far as anything else, like Louisiana has abolished the mandatory mask mandate. So if you want to wear it, you can. If you don't, no big deal. Yeah. But I don't think it's ever been an issue up here, like as far as like people saying you better put your mask on or anything like that. Yeah. It's always been kind of a personal choice thing. Like, hey, you know, you should probably do this, or you know, if you don't feel like wearing it, whatever. You know, it's up to you to protect yourself. All right, dude. Moving right along. Let me make this a little darker. But that's one thing I tried to stay away from while everybody else was, you know, trying to, you know, capitalize on the controversy of mask, no mask, and all that kind of stuff. I didn't want to get involved in it either. I just want to stick to comics and movies and things like that. To be quite honest, I got more to say about all that kind of shit than anything else. Especially the new Castlevania. Oh my god, dude. I checked out the last episode last night. It's fucking awesome. I think they should leave it right there too. Like, don't do any more Castlevania. That's it. Just leave it. You know? It was like the perfect ending to a series.
At Best Buy, we're celebrating you, the tech obsessed, because you know the latest tech has the power to make life better. And no matter what you're obsessing about next, we're right there with you. Online, in store, at your door. Best Buy. Let's talk about what
I mean, a spinoff would be cool, but dude, I mean, I just don't think they should screw up that ending. Like, that ending was so badass. Like, it was great. Yeah, that's something. I mean, you don't get too often nowadays as a perfect ending to a series. I played the old video games, like of Castlevania, and it was pretty badass, dude. Like, I definitely recommend it. The fights were pretty badass. The lore, everything is awesome. I think Castlevania is really old, dude. Like, I think that's a super old game. I was checking out the new episodes of Love, Death, and Robots last night, and that was pretty good too. I kind of dug it. Like, they had some really cool shit. It's another series that I recommend, dude. It's the accent. It's probably the accent. It's not catching it right. The Louisiana accent. Cajun. Love, Death, and Robots is it's not really, it's kind of like animators doing what they always want to do as far as like like an episode of whatever, like short movies. And it's pretty badass, dude. Like, it's really good. And a lot of these guys put a lot of work into their episodes. Like, it's crazy good. What's up, ID Crisis? What you up to, dude? Just spent a ton of money on tattoo ink today too, dude. It was fucked up. That shit is super expensive. You're in Canada, though, right, Candace? Because what I'm thinking, everything I'm hearing about Canada is that you guys, just like England, you guys cranked everything up to 11. You guys are going overboard with all the mandates and all that kind of crazy shit. What's up, Corey? That's another person I miss seeing around, dude. Corey. You used to catch him over at shows. Yeah, it's mostly animated. Like, for it to be part of Love, Death, and Robots, it has to be fully animated, or most of it has to have some major animation as part of it. I think I only seen one episode where it had like actual actors involved in it, where they weren't animated. You know, it's the one with the Ice Age bullshit in a refrigerator. Yeah. Check it out though, dude. It's awesome. You know. Hey, catch you later, Eric, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like, you guys are like getting it handed to you, dude. Like everybody I talk to that's part of like that lives in Canada is not happy with the way things are going on over there. Yeah, I feel bad for you guys. I'm just glad it's not happening like that over here. Only one I know of. Actually, I'll take that back. There's one in Jackson, Mississippi, and that one's not actually. It's only maybe 45 minutes, 40 minutes away from my house, and I live in Ponchatoula. And then there's Louisiana Comic Con, which is in Lafayette, Louisiana, and I think that one's closer to you, Corey. I don't think I signed up for that one. I signed up for Mississippi. And the reason why I didn't sign up for it was because at the time, it coincided with another show I was supposed to do. And that one got canceled. And it never came back. But they rescheduled Louisiana Comic Con. Honestly, I'm kind of torn between shows because I really want to do shows, but I also have a ton of work I got to knock out at the house. And I'm also doing a tattoo thing right now. Like I'm interning at a tattoo shop. Yeah. Which I've always wanted to do tattoos. I just didn't know how to create that magic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to need victims also, Corey. So if you know anybody that wants to get tattooed, and I don't think I'm gonna charge them, like to go ahead and come in and be my victims. Give them a heads up, dude. I'm gonna advertise that shit on Facebook too to see if I can get anybody to come in. But yeah, dude, like, yeah, it'd be good to see you. We go have a beer or something like that, Corey. I think it'd be awesome. Yeah, I miss seeing all you guys. Thought about. Oh wait, there's another one. There's Showcase Comic Con, and that's in Slidell. I really should have Tim on here if I can get him on here to go ahead and talk about it. Yeah, it's put on by Tim Stoddard. He owns Showcase Comics in Slidell, Louisiana. Great guy. Don't tell him I said that because I mean most of the time I'll like my word for him is asshole. But yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking like I've been practicing on the fake skin, right? But the fake skin doesn't hold the ink the way like real skin does. And they said the only other option is to go ahead and get pig skin, right? Go to a butcher shop and get pig skin. I was like, dude, that sounds like it'll smell from here to fucking, you know. And they're like, oh yeah, it does. It's fucking horrible. And I was like, well, that's out. I'm not doing that. I was like, I got a pretty loyal fan base. I wonder if they'll go ahead and let me, you know, tan them. All right, cool. Yeah, dude. I'm waiting for my ink to come in. Right now I'm using practice ink. And but I ordered like today I ordered like $300 worth of ink, you know, of professional grade. Like it's called Eternal Tattoo Ink. Yeah, Corey, I'll do you up. We'll do something badass. I don't want to do any names and shit. I want to do something awesome. Yeah, I don't feel like doing all that, dude. You know, actually, the main thing for me was building confidence with the gun or the pen is what they call them now. But like here's the thing. Like, I think honestly, from what I'm getting from it, it's a tool. It's just like this pen I'm using, or or my airbrush, you know. And I don't think it's like, it's not like if I had a really good gun, it's going to make the tattoo like that much better. You know what I'm saying? I think the only way to do a great tattoo is to have a good artist doing the tattoo. You know, an expensive gun isn't gonna pull off a great tattoo. Pink unicorns, My Little Ponies. That's what I do. Yeah, I was surprised. I already have a few people that are have volunteered their bodies for me to face with my whatever's lurking in my imagination. So that's cool. Exactly. There's no such thing as a magic wand. It used to trip me out, dude. Like, I used to see these guys with these super expensive fucking rigs, right? Either tattoo or whatever, dude. And it also, that also falls within paint too, because people buy this super expensive paint like they think it's going to make them really good, and it never does what they think it's going to do, because that's not what it's there for. You know, um, like, I've used like the worst paint in the world and still pulled off like great pieces of great paintings, and and yeah, dude. Like, I mean, it's, you just have to know your medium and know your tools, and you can pull off some really fantastic stuff. There's no such thing as an easy way out when it comes to doing great art. It's, you know, it takes a lot of time, a lot of practice to hone your skills. So just so everybody knows, this is all for the backers of the non-devil sketch covers. There was 12 available. All 12 of them went. I promised everybody that if all 12 sold, I would not only do a wraparound cover on each book, but also color them for $100 each. And it happened. So I'm keeping my word on it. Um, the campaign is still open. You know, you still have one more shot at getting Rockabilly Road Trip, you know, number one. And the trade paperback, and Non Devils number one, before me and Brian released the remastered Non Devils series. And yeah, dude, like, if you can, check it out. The link is in the description of this video. And yeah, all right, back to work. I hope they are. Actually, I made them wait long enough, you know. But you know, I'll let them know beforehand that it was going to take a minute to get them done. Oh, cool. Where are you at, Corey? Are you in Texas or are you on the outskirts of Texas? Honestly, I don't really like doing head sketches. Like even when I'm doing sketch cards, like I try my best to go ahead and do a little bit more than a head sketch. Um, I think a head sketch is kind of a cop out, to be quite honest. I believe, that if people are going to pay you money, that you should at least give them something worth, what they're paying for. And unless they request a head sketch, then I'm like, okay. The only time I was ever down with doing a head sketch was this guy wanted me to do a commission on a matchbox, like literally a matchbox, like this fucking tiny. And I was like, all right, dude. But I mean, he only paid $20, and it was like a berserker. For some odd reason, like I've ran into people that collect the weirdest shit. Like he had a whole bag of matchboxes that he was getting commissions done on. One of the coolest commissions I ever did too was they had a guy that was doing Jason Voorhees masks, and he commissioned me to paint a scene from Friday the 13th on the mask. And it came out phenomenal. Like I really, really enjoyed doing that one. It was difficult at first, I got to be honest, because I had to work around the eye sockets and stuff like that. But in the end, it was something to look at. His intention was to do 13 hockey masks and have each one of them with a different scene from Friday the 13th. But the other artists that he commissioned were bitching and complaining because they didn't really do traditional artwork and they couldn't use their Copics to go ahead and do the mask. And I was like, dude, come on, But so he just dropped it. He was like, screw it. At least they got one good mask out of it. And I actually offered to finish the rest of the mask because I thought it was such a cool concept. But nah, he lost interest in it. What's up, Brian? I'm gonna drop the link in a minute, dude. I'm almost finished with this. Then we're gonna do a real show, I guess. Real enough, anyway. So if you're available, Brian, I'll tell you what. Let me put the link in the description right now. Well, in the group, because I got some art books I want to go over too. If you're up for it. Let's see here. Yeah. Shoot, I don't see where's the Doc Salem group? Ah, there it is. Salem. Made in Hell. It wouldn't be a show without Made in Hell. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I love having you guys around when I'm doing this stupid shit. All right. What color do we make the blood? What color does a demon bleed? He bleeds purple is when he bleeds. Go get your walk, buddy. Go get your walk. Don't forget your walker, Brian. little blue to set this off a little bit so it doesn't blend in with the rest of them. There we go. That looks like demon blood. All right. What's up? How are you guys doing at the custom body shop? Mrs. Granite. I get more used to doing these streams actually. Like I used to be audiobooks. Now I'm kind of I think this is a cool distraction whenever I'm doing this type of work. So go ahead and I think you need a distraction whenever you're doing anything intense or that way you don't become too focused and get too close to it and you start making mistakes that you can't figure out how to fix. Right. You're right. She's real yellow. All right, you take it easy. It's casual. Everybody can come as they please or go. Come and go as you please. Wood crackhead. What's up, brother? Brother. Shoot. Hard part's going to be deciding who gets what, who gets which cover. Okay. Yeah, that one came out pretty good. I kind of liked it. Are you a backer of one of these covers, Maiden? Really? Send me a message through Indiegogo and let me know which one you liked, and I'll go ahead and I'll make sure you get it. Also, give me your backer number. Like in the message, like not right, not right now. Anytime. Yeah, no problem. Here we go. All right, where am I at? Well, let me get past this stupid commercial. Jesus Christ. Awesome. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Well, you got one too. Awesome, Dar. I'll tell you what. Yeah, definitely go ahead and send me a message and let me know which one you want. If and if it's available, I'll go ahead and send it to you. Definitely.
Right now, your local Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer is featuring a fantastic lineup of Jeep and Ram vehicles. Whether it's the Jeep Cherokee, Jeep Grand Cherokee, or the Ram 1500, stop by to check them out during the Jeep Freedom Days and Ram Spotlight Sales events happening now.
If you have psoriatic arthritis, Enbrel helps relieve joint pain, helps stop joint damage, and helps skin get clearer. Enbrel may lower your ability to fight infections. Serious, sometimes fatal events, including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace where fungal infections are common, or if you're prone to infection, have cut your sores, have had hepatitis C, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or ailments. Don't start Enbrel if you have an infection like the flu. Enbrel.
Sexy ladies. It's my grunge voice whenever I'm picking up chicks. Sexy ladies. What's up, J Dollar? J Money. Last one, dude. Last one. Then I'm going to move on to some other stuff. Like finishing Six Gun and finishing up a couple of commissions and more stuff, and more stuff. Never ends. And that's cool. I don't want it to end. Dramatic. Super dramatic. All right. What's up, money man?
What is going on, good sir?
I'm and then I think I'm gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna do a real stream. Yeah.
Nice.
And
I had to be here at least for the last drawing for a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured it'd be kind of cool just to go ahead and
What is that?
and
That's a
do
title
it right
song.
after.
That's a title song you're just playing for a film, right? What is it?
I located a bunch of like movie background music
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
that was good.
And yeah, yesterday I got tricked into putting on some gay like dance club music or some shit like. You know, it's funny. It started off like with Rain and Blood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then somehow it morphed from Rain and Blood to, and I don't. Anybody who doesn't know what Rain and Blood is, I don't know what to say. I honestly have nothing to say to you. But so it started out with Rain and Blood, and then it morphed into this weird bass, like techno crap or something like that. And I was like, "That's weird."
Are you on Spotify?
No, it was on
Oh.
YouTube. Yeah.
Hey, Spotify is terrible for it. Like you get 2 or 3 good songs and it'll like take you to techno or country music, or it's like stop, please stop.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. And Sweens pointed it out. Sweens is like, "Oh, we're jamming to the dance,
Yes.
man on man techno
Whoa.
garbage." And I was like, he's right. That is kind of. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what happened? What happened to the other stuff? So I had to go back and figure it out. And so I was a little bit more careful. You know, they label it weird things. Like people will put together like these big blocks of music, you know?
Yeah.
And they'll label it like that one was labeled like doom music or some shit like that. I was like, cool, doom music will work. Yeah. And speak of the devil, and he'll appear. It's Sweens in the chat.
I just jumped on too, Sweens. I just came in. So
Yeah. No, Sweens caught it. Sweens is like, what's going on? Sometimes I get involved in what I'm doing and I just don't realize what the fuck's going on around me. But it was a trip. Let me add Sweens to the Doc Salem show list.
yeah, it's Sweens, man. I know he is this book out? Is he shipping it yet?
Sweens is dicking over all his bed.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Nah, I'm kidding. He's I think he's finished with his first book. I don't know if he delivered yet. Sweens, did you deliver? Sweens.
Technological horror dubstep. Correct.
Yeah.
Dubstep. Gay dubstep. What I'd call it.
Dude, I can't find Sweens. Let me see here.
It's not Sweens. It's I know one of his accounts follows me.
Is it Oddities or something like that? Like, no, it's not that.
Sorry, I burped. All right. So was it was Brian's campaign ending last night, or did he extend it to 30 days? Did he finally figure that out?
I hope to God he extended it 30. That would suck if he ended it last night. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Sweens _07.
God damn it, Sweens. What is your... Oh, okay. He has another one, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not coming up. Wait.
07. Oh, we followed
there
each
he
other.
is.
Yeah.
Wonder why
Okay.
it never came up when I just put in
What?
Sweens. Like usually it just comes up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're blocking you, Sweens. Your Twitter blocked or whatever.
All right, Sweens is in.
You son of a bitch.
You motherfucker. All right, Sweens. You have
like,
the choice to not come in. I'm just saying. Like, you don't have to come in. I'm not saying that because I don't want you here. I'm saying that because we get kind of graphic at times. I don't know if this is your crowd.
Well, so has he done streams? I know.
Yeah, but Sweens has a habit of getting drunk on streams.
Nice.
And just insulting everybody.
Okay,
like every race, every gender. He just goes whole hog, dude. But at the same time, he tries to promote other people's books.
Does he have a Twitter? Or excuse me, YouTube. There's so many people now. I just don't know everybody. I feel bad. He does have a YouTube. And my sub,
Sweens
I
has
am
been
not
around for a while, dude. I don't know if he streamed in a while
though.
You really
1 year ago.
Out?
1 year ago. Sweens.
He probably got suspended for showing his balls.
Oh, did he?
That's what he says. He said he pulled his balls out.
Well, congratulations.
Well, that'll do it. That'll definitely get you banned from YouTube.
Not on Twitter, though. Not on Twitter. Oh,
nah, it was cool. It was a cool stream. I actually had a lot of fun on his stream. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so he gets there's a couple dudes, that guy, Sweens, me. I mean, they get angry hammered. Yellow Flash. I listen to that motherfucker.
I heard Yellow Flash gets pretty. He gets angry drunk when he.
I wouldn't hang out with him at a party. That's for sure.
It's that bad.
He'd be that guy. You're like, all right, man, you're too obnoxious. And you just go to the other side of the pool table, or pool room. Excuse me.
I know how fucked up I get whenever I drink whiskey. That's why I don't drink whiskey, because I'll be straight the fuck up. Me and you would be fighting. Me and half the bar will be fighting. Including my family and my lady. Everybody will be fighting with me because I am a complete prick if I even touch whiskey. You know what I'm saying?
Whiskey. I'm fresh on whiskey. Whiskey is my drink. But I want to point out that Philip Diaz says, "Oh shit, Sweens. Preston wants these streams to be wild." That's what he just said.
I don't want them to be wild. It just goes that way, dude.
That's okay.
Like, it's not.
Is he down south with you? Around us?
Sweens?
Yeah, is he down south?
I don't know. I don't know where Sweens is located at. I think he might be a Seattle guy. Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Like Grunge City. Yeah. I don't know. Sweens kind of seems like he'd be a Seattle guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just lets off that flavor.
So what are you doing there? What's that pen that you're throwing on the yellow highlights there? What is that?
Acrylic,
like a highlighter?
Acrylic marker. Nope.
Acrylic
marker.
And you'll throw 3 or 4 colors over that?
No, I'm almost done, dude. Almost done. We're going to take a break. Then we're going to come back.
Nice.
With some Brian Crisco once he's put his cane away and he's finished taking his walk. Yeah.
With his tiny little dog.
Yeah, but that's
I
not
can
funny,
imagine.
Dude. Like Brian is really he's an old guy. Like, he's really up there.
What are those dogs called? The little tiny ones?
The little foo-foo dogs?
Yeah, little lap dogs. That's what they're called.
Yeah. I don't know. He's really got a dog?
I don't know.
I thought he had a cat or something like that. Like, he was the crazy cat person.
Put a cat on a leash.
I've seen that. Personally,
Nice.
I haven't done that personally, but I've definitely seen that before. He's in Ohio. Okay. All right.
Oh, you like around Chicago, Southern Ohio, Northern Ohio. You around are you Canadian in Ohio? What are you?
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
Swings. Called him a Canuck.
Shit.
You fucking
Was that
Canadian?
Toronto? What was that baseball team? The Toronto.
I
Shit.
don't know. I thought that was somebody called. Wasn't it called the Iowa Hay Bales or some shit like that? Or?
Something like that. I don't know. It's been so long. They ruined baseball for me. So.
Yeah, I was never a baseball. I'm actually not a sports fan. Like as far as football, baseball, I used to play all of them, but I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit still long enough to watch them. So I never became a fan.
I played them, and I like going to the games because we'd always hang out. Like we would buy
see,
the
at
box.
the game is way
Yes.
different than watching a game in your living room.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I went to, like I hated basketball until I went to my first basketball game. I was like, dude, this is badass. You know, it's almost like pro wrestling a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yes, to a degree, I agree because I've seen.
Yeah.
I have not. So I've only done AAA baseball. It's not pro. We'll just because you said wrestling. I compare wrestling to like college to a degree, like the hype. But I would love to see the old school WWF stadiums or even the hockey games because I've been to a couple football and hockey games.
I heard hockey games are like MMA fights.
Yeah, they're the 2 or 3 times I went to a hockey game, there was never no cool fight.
Ah, that sucks.
No
dude.
fucking cool fight, man.
So what'd you do? You just sat there twiddling your thumbs?
Yeah, it was dumb. I went to one in I almost said Virginia Beach, but Washington D.C. What is the D.C. hockey team?
Ah, fuck, dude, you got me. Like I'm serious. Like I don't follow any of that shit.
I don't follow none of it, but it was so fucking cool going. I got drunk. I got so drunk because I didn't eat didn't eat dinner that night. Yeah, do tell, yeah. Without dinner. And
dinner.
Bro, I don't even remember the game, but it was so fun because it's like being in a Coliseum during the Roman times. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
It's
how
like-
I felt
it's-
about like when I'll be honest, dude, when I went to my first wrestling match, right? Like professional, I think it was the WWF, right? I went over there and I was like, dude, this is gonna be amazing. And that's when I learned that wrestling is better watched from your living room than it is at the fucking stadium because it's completely different. You know, it's completely fucking different. And yeah, dude, like I was like, where's the drama and all that shit? And it was like, it was happening. It's just not as dramatic when you're at the show, you know?
Yeah, I agree. The only things, so growing up for me, I went to rodeos.
I went to rodeos too.
The big wheeled motherfuckers, the shit, I'm drawing
monster trucks.
Blank. The monster, the gravedigger monster trucks. That's the phrase I was looking for. Because in Virginia,
a guy get killed during one of those shows.
Well, so one of the nights that we went to the rodeos, in the beginning when they're doing the national anthem, you have a pretty woman on a horse with a flag.
Mm-hmm.
The horse bucked, and she flew off the horse with the flag, and she was out. I don't know what happened to her, but that was hilarious. Right before the show, during an national anthem, she got knocked the fuck out. She got bucked right off the horse. But the car shows are awesome, like the OG car shows, because some of the car shows would be with the monster trucks. So inside of the stadium, in the actual stadium, you would have car shows, and then you go to the actual stands, and then they would have the monster trucks.
My buddy puts on car shows, and he has monster trucks, rat rods, all that shit.
Yes, the rat rods. Oh my god, I love it. That's what you're building, right? That's what you're building.
Well, that's what the Devil Driver is. It's a rat rod. But
yeah, man. Like
I remember the first car show I ever went to. It's when I was a kid, and they had Elvis's go-kart on display. Yeah, and I was like, I thought Elvis was poor when he was growing up. I was like, are you sure that motherfucker had a go-kart? I was like, this is weird. Yeah. I think it was bogus, though. I think they just put a go-kart up there so people would come and see it. It was crazy.
That's hilarious. I miss, because you and we grew up around the same time, even though you're about
I don't know, dude.
No.
I think I'm so much younger than you, to be quite honest.
Okay, fine. We'll go with that. We grew up. We had the same fucking fun, and not like I don't know how old your kids are, but I have a 16-year-old who's about to be 17.
Oh my god!
By the time I was 15, I'd already gone to like 5 or 6 concerts. 15, 16, and my daughter hasn't gone to a single fucking concert.
My mom actually brought us to a Metallica concert because I was on her ass. I was like, "Come on!" I was underage, right? And they wouldn't let me. Like I couldn't go by myself, you know. So
right.
She was like, "I'll bring you to the concert." I was like, "All right, sweet." So I went to the concert, and she was like, "That James Hetfield, he's cursing like that when there's kids." I was
yes. Oh shit.
I was like, yeah, but that's heavy metal. And she goes, "Oh, I don't think so. You're never going to another concert like this."
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, it was stupid. Yeah, so I just never.
That's
told
awesome.
her. Never used to.
Well,
Gotta wait till I got older to go to those concerts.
Yeah. The 90s and the early 2000s, and then after that, it's fucking done.
Yeah.
After that, it's done.
Well, I noticed like they eliminated the stage shows too. You know what I'm saying? Like Iron Maiden and shit like that used to have some. I mean, I wasn't old enough at the time to go to those concerts where Iron Maiden had built like the Hold Somewhere in Time set in the back of the stage, you know, where when they came on, it was like this futuristic city. Or when they did their fucking album, what was it? It was God damn it, dude! It's the Egyptian album.
I wouldn't fucking know at this point.
Yeah, it was something, but they built the whole like Egyptian set like that matched the album cover, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, dude. And I would watch videos of this. I'd be like, holy fuck, dude. I was like, but nobody does that. Like Kiss is probably the closest thing you can get to something like that.
Well, so in Virginia Beach in Norfolk, they had this place called the Idris, stop singing. Stop. My daughter is singing. I can hear it in my left ear. It's like overpowering my speech. But anyway, there was it was called the Boathouse, and because of the rap concerts, they shut it down. But the Boathouse held like almost about 500 people. But I saw Slipknot inside of the Boathouse. Yes. And there was naked bitches everywhere.
At a Slipknot concert?
Yes, and they were hanging off the post. They were dancing off of fabric. Like they had they were the fabric dancers. I don't know what the hell you call them.
I know what you're talking about. Where they have
and they were
hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, and they dance on the fabric, bro. It was so fucking dope. And then the second time I saw Slipknot was in the Virginia Beach Amphitheater, which is completely renamed now. I have no idea what it's called. But the entire time, the drummer is on this fucking circling, rotating machine. So like as he's drumming, he is like upside down and spinning in 360-degree circles.
Yeah, they stole that from Tommy Lee.
Yeah, it's insane. Like and then the laser show, and then the fucking smoke and the pyro. Oh my god,
that's fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah, so because Virginia Beach Amphitheater, I have no idea what it's called now, is outside. So it's outside. So the whole it's a stage that's completely outside. Yeah. And I used to sit on my roof when they did the 4th of July shit. But I went, bro.
Power Slave. That's it. Jubu's got it. Yeah, that's right. Power Slave, the Power Slave concert. Yeah. That shit was fucking amazing, dude.
None of that exists now. None of it.
No. I don't think they can afford to pull it off like they did back then.
You think so? Well,
I don't know, because they used to build it, and I don't know where these concerts are being held, though. Like, dude, but I mean, I think Bruce Dickinson would be like 3 stories up into this pyramid, and he would come out on this balcony and be singing like fucking, I don't want to be your power slave and shit. And I was like, dude, I was like, this is fucking amazing. But
I would have loved to have seen that, dude.
Like the grunge era, they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then they used to have some dude dressed as a 9-foot Eddie come out and just fuck with people, and
like in the crowd or
no, dude. Like I'll tell you what, when we come back, we're gonna get on this subject again.
Cool.
And I'm gonna pull up videos from on YouTube of some of these concerts, and hopefully
Have you
we'll
ever-
get kicked off. But
Have you ever heard
Yeah.
of the Lunatic Luau? You ever heard of that?
no, what's that all about?
So in Virginia Beach, they did almost 20 to 25 years of the Lunatic Luau. And it's
Yeah.
like when Papa Roach, like all of those guys from the 90s, like the concerts would be all day long. I would pass out. I would just fall asleep on the grass. And but they would set up 2 fucking huge stages. So you had the main stage, which, at the time it was all the stuff that was played on the rock and roll shows, going from I don't even know the names because we're speaking just ad lib right now, but it was 2 stages that set up huge fucking bars. It was 12 to 16 hours. You've never heard of Lunatic Luau?
No, dude, I haven't. I haven't heard.
Oh
anything about
man,
it.
I went to year after year after year after year. I remember my daughter, she's playing a game. The second year we went, my wife got her nipples pierced, and that's when they had they would have the Megatron videos going around, like when the small bands are playing, and they would have the motherfuckers walking around with the cameras, and then people would show off their titties and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes,
I don't think it was
dude.
called the Megatron. I think it was
don't know
called
what they're called,
Cyclotron or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
huge.
it was like the
fucking
closed
screens.
caption television or some shit.
Yes, huge. Oh, it's great, but none of that exists anymore.
No,
None of it
All right,
exists anymore.
I'm heading out.
Sleep.
J Money will be
Sleep.
coming back, and I will talk to you motherfuckers in about 30 to 40 minutes. I need to go get a bite to eat and do some other shit, and we'll be back.